Alright, what's up guys? It's Dennis here, and this is episode 5 of Rags to Riches. So basically in this episode I figured I would do a little more of like a... I just wanted to feature one game because, you know, I haven't had too much time to play over the last week or so, and the games that I did play weren't very exciting. So this is a game against Sunderland in the FA Cup. It's a very, very high stakes match, and you know, I just can't seem to hit the target there. But it's a high stakes match because, see, with this team, I'm already out of the Carling Cup, which is one competition that I could be in, and I have a decent chance of winning the league, but there's also Oxford United that are really challenging me for the title. So like it's kind of iffy because if I want to really get money to be able to finance my path to the top flight, I want to have I want to win as many competitions as possible. And the FA Cup is one of those competitions that I could win. So when I found that in the third round I was matched up against our Premier League team, I was pretty pissed. I mean, you know, it's not fun to play against a team that can afford to play their reserve team against my first, like, best possible team that I can play and still have a good chance of beating you because they're in the Premier League and I'm in the 4th League of English football. So yeah, I mean, this was probably the most important game that I've played so far, except maybe the one against Oxford United that I won 3-2. So yeah, I mean, you can just see me not playing very well for the first couple of minutes because I'm just sort of passing the ball like behind my defenders, and you know, just to screw up that pass from Taylor from the beginning of the game. I'm just not too hot on my gameplay. So yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, I don't really like. I'm not quite sure how to execute this idea. I know that Rags to Riches is a fairly original idea, but I just don't know how to make it interesting for you guys. And you've seen that I've tried a couple of different things over the episodes. For the first episode, I did a kind of a just straight up recording of everything that I did. So kind of close there. There's a straight up recording of everything I did, including like player sales, you know, all the different manager stuff. And I only simmed my matches in the first episode, I think. So I'm not sure how fun that was to watch, but that episode has the most views out of all of the Rags to Riches videos, which could be either because of that, or because of or because people just see the first episode and they don't like it and they just don't watch the rest. I'm not sure what the issue is, but my most recent couple episodes really aren't getting any views. So if you're watching this series and you like it, there's two things that I want to ask you to do. Basically, first of all, if you could tell your friends about it, like, I mean, if you could like it, you know, comment, subscribe, favorite, and tell your friends all about it, and see if they like it, and if they can tell their friends, and that would be awesome, because it would give me some motivation to, like, keep making videos on time, make them regularly, and, like, hopefully, if you guys can spread the word enough, this could give me and my friend that are on this channel with enough viewership to maybe get partnered with YouTube. I mean, that's kind of a long way away maybe, but, you know, whatever. It would just be, I would appreciate it a lot if you could tell your friends about this. And, so yeah, back to the whole part about, nice save there. Back to the whole part about, I'm not sure what to do with this. Like I was saying, you know, this is a pretty original idea, but executing it is just terribly hard. Because to execute it, you have to, like, find a good balance of excitement on one hand, and then of, like, kind of variety on the other hand. Like, what I'm talking about with excitement is you want to show cool goals that you score, and you want to show, like you don't want to just show goals, though. I mean, that's what I've been doing for the last 2 episodes, but I don't think that it's very exciting to see a 1.5-star team scoring goals on other 1.5-star teams, you know what I'm saying? And with this team, I don't have any 5-star skillers, so I can't really do skill goals. I don't have any players that are really good at long shots, so I can't do long shot goals. I mean, to be able to do any of that, I'm gonna have to wait until I get enough money to buy some good players. And that's the other part of this. Like, I can either buy players for entertainment, or I can buy players to try to get up to the top of the league system. And it is it really is a tough choice, because, I mean, if I buy players, that'll make my team better, then it'll be more exciting to watch them, because my team will be better, and I might have a better team dynamic, and like I'll be playing against better teams if I get promoted with that team. But it's also, what was that? It's also a big gamble, because like I'm not quite sure if it's worth buying good players that don't necessarily have 5-star skills or long shots or whatever, and just hoping that they'll all have good chemistry together, and then I'll be able to score beautiful team goals with them. God, oh my God, it's just not my game here. Yeah, almost halftime. But yeah. So I'm not sure what kind of players to buy, and in all honesty, I'm really I'm torn between a couple of different ways of displaying the content that I get for this series. What's the foul for? Oh my God, dang. Let's see if they score this.
When you get into these sort of areas, you must hit the target.
Anyways, I'm torn between a couple of different ways of like displaying the content that I get for this series, because like I was saying, the goal comps, they are probably interesting to some of you because, I don't know, maybe you just appreciate my commentary or something. But ooh, nice cut in there. But the other thing is that, like, I wanted, like, an integral part of this series is showing you the kind of manager stuff that I do, because, you know, this whole series is about getting to the top division and about building my team so that I can compete successfully in the top flight. It's not just about the goals that I score. It's not just about the games that I play. It's not even just about the standings. It's, oh, dang. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I should have scored that. It's about, the series is about the management. You know, and it's just kind of like, it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like I'm doing the right thing if I just show you guys, you know, this one match, or if I just show you guys the goals that I scored in a certain period of time. It feels a little bit more like what it should be when I show you like the league table, and maybe if I show you all like trade offers and youth academy players that I get. Like, you know, I've been showing you a couple of good youth academy players, but I mean, I still feel like I need to find a I need to find a way to incorporate my team management and like my my staff management and all of my scouting and stuff into a an interesting package, basically, an interesting format. And one way that I was thinking about maybe doing that is through live comms. Oh, are you serious? Oh my God. Oh, I can see that crappy goal. Oh, it was a perfectly placed shot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll try attacking. There we go. So, anyways, what I was saying is, one way that I was thinking of doing this is through live comms, because, I mean, like, most of the episodes that I've done for this series before have been just like taking goals, putting them into like a compilation, and then doing a voiceover of them after I put them together. And what this does is usually it leads to me like, because if you know anything about how Fraps records videos, it splits them up into 4 gigabyte segments, which is about like 3 minutes in a FIFA game. So I have a separate video file for every 3 minutes. And what I normally do, or what I normally did for the last 2 episodes, was just, if a video file didn't have any goals in it, if it didn't have the start of a game in it, if it didn't have the end of a game in it, I would just delete it. And I would be, I mean, yeah, because, you know, I don't have that much space. I only have 300 gigs to record. So I need to conserve my space. And to do that, I just deleted videos that I didn't think I would need. But the problem with that is that then I delete some of the good manager content, like the good manager mode stuff that actually shows you how I'm getting my team to win all these matches, how I'm picking my team formations and my tactics and stuff like that. And crap. And I mean, yeah, like, that's what I'm going for in this video, but I mean, that's what I'm not going for in these kinds of videos, because I want to show you guys all of my manager actions. But the problem is, if I just do a live comm of me doing all the manager actions, of me just screwing around with the formations, screwing around with the different players that I can use, it'll be super boring. Because normally, nice trick there. Because normally I take like 3 minutes to just like decide on a new formation in a game if I really want to win the game, and that's just not interesting to watch. So why don't you guys let me know what you think? Let me know what you think would improve it, and which of the formats that I've done so far, whether it's like episode 1 where I just did episode 1 and 2 where I just did like the manager stuff, or whether it was episode 3 and 4 where I just did the goal comp, or whether it was this episode where I'm doing a spotlight on a game and kind of like talking about, you know, the series in general and things like that, whether you think that that's your favorite type of a video for this series. Just comment and tell me which one you think is the best. And I've got a nice free kick here with Richards. God, we're going to take it. Okay. I think. Damn it. Oh. Yeah. Of course it lands to one of their players. So yeah, goes to their player. They get a nice counterattack. And Campbell's charging down the flank. You can see I'm trying to muscle this guy off the ball, but I just can't do it. He gets a pass in anyways. I mean, honestly, the worst part about playing with 1.5 and 2-star teams is that, like, somehow it's not even that they're individually bad. I mean, I'm sure that if I knew how to use 5-star skills as well as like KSI or LGBT or Hirpseth, if I had a player with 5-star and 70 dribbling and like 80, 90 pace, like my right mids on my team right now, awkward slide tackle there, then I would be able to beat teams much more easily than I can right here. With a collection of players that are average, but overall pretty well-rounded for the central players. And I think a big part of that is that, like, I guess my players don't just mesh together too well because they just, on certain days, they make perfect runs. On other days, they don't know what a diagonal run is or something like that. So, God. So, like, it's just kind of frustrating, you know, because you can just get into this kind of game. Like the game that I'm in right now, right here, is a game where if I had my team on form and, like, making good runs, kind of like that, then, damn it, then I would have had a decent chance of winning it, or at least, like, drawing it or something, you know? At least setting up a replay. But in this case, my team just decided to be terrible, and, I mean, I hit the crossbar once, I hit the upper 90 post once, but here we go. I ended up losing the game anyways. And that knocks me out of the FA Cup. So now I only have one shot at silverware, and that is the league. Look at all my player ratings. Oh my god. And, I mean, yeah, that was just not a good game in my opinion. Alright, peace out for today, guys.